Robin's agony. GMA's Robin Roberts separates in tears and compelled to gather herself during profound second on air. Robin Roberts has separated in tears and had to gather herself during a close-to-home live second. The Great Morning America have became profound during a section about the expanded possibilities finding a counterpart for malignant growth patients requiring a blood undifferentiated organism transplant, while sitting with co-host George Stephanopoulos, 62, and Laura Spencer, 54. Robin, 63, uncovered there's been a forward leap for the people who need blood immature microorganism transfers. The portion zeroed in on Amelia Johnson, a 9-year-old young lady who was determined to have intense myeloid leukemia in November 2021, and her loved ones. Robin uncovered that Amelia required a blood undeveloped cell relocate for her most obvious opportunity at a daily existence-saving fix, yet that the situation was anything but favorable for her. Amelia's mom uncovered that because of her little girl's identity, being half dark and half Indian, specialists cautioned her that it very well may be challenging to track down a full match. Robin made sense of that ethnically different patients with blood tumors and problems, by and large, have had not exactly a 50% possibility tracking down a completely paired relocate. In any case, new examination, drove by NMDP, proposes these chances are improving and that a completely paired giver is not generally required. The main clinical official of the Public Marrow Benefactor Program, Dr. Steve Devine, expressed that the exploration creates extraordinary open doors for patients needing a day-to-day existence-saving transfer. The exploration is truly making things that a long time back we believed were unimaginable, presently possible. Thanks to the new therapy choices and clinical progression specialists had the option to find a 22-year-old to some extent matched giver named Cassidy, and in June 2022, Amelia went through a fruitful blood foundational microorganism relocate and is currently sound. Her mom told GMA, "Our marvel worked out as expected and we have Cassidy to thank for everything." She proceeded, "What's to come is splendid and Amelia is evidence. With science, innovation, and more youthful and sound contributors, all patients will actually want to accept their life-saving cell treatment." Amelia's family urged others to pursue the vault and to remain committed if and when called upon. Back in the studio, Robin uncovered that because of Amelia's family opening up to the world about their requirement for a benefactor, they brought issues to light and helped other people track down their contributor. She proceeded, quite possibly of the most vital thing about this new exploration is that not requiring a completely paired contributor help tends to the ethnic variations in getting that significant transfer. Robin then recalled her own disease treatment as she started, "I recollect." She stopped, retaliating tears as she proceeded. "At the point when I got my transfer, my sister was an ideal pair and they told me," she stopped once more. "That just happens over 2/3 of the time." Shaken, her voice trembled as she communicated the vulnerability of what might have been. "So on the off chance that my sister had not been a match, however, presently, after 10 years, it is astounding." Robin finished up, "I simply realized that families are," she let out a moan of help before then adding, "gives them trust." She said okay. Rachel Scott reported her commitment live on GMA while helping Robin to remember her new pre-marriage ceremony. The morning show highlighted Robin, Lindsay Davis in for Michael Strahan and George. Enormous news from our GMA family to start off 2024, our Rachel Scott is locked in. Robin declared during Monday's transmission while addressing Rachel. Rachel is the senior legislative journalist for ABC. She's likewise a collaborator who shows up frequently on GMA, so the anchors are her old buddies. Rachel later considered on X, previously known as Twitter, to share the huge news too. "Can't quit grinning. All the adoration in 2024. So eager to express yes to marriage, and so thankful to my GMA family for the extraordinary yell out earlier today," she composed. Robin asked Rachel how her life partner Elliot Smith requested that she wed him. "You know, I must confess, it was an all-out shock," Rachel answered. "We saw the gazebo with every one of the flower petals and the blossoms. I really thought it was there for another person. I thought we planned to demolish another person's commitment. It ended up being my own," she said with a giggle. However, at that point she had an astounding indication of a later wedding that had everybody at GMA energized. "You expressed yes to marriage this time last year, Robin, and I'm so eager to express yes to marriage this year, so satisfy folks, send me every one of your lovebirds, your engagement tips, your recommendation now," Rachel said. Robin smiled wide as Rachel was alluding to her union with long-term life partner Golden Lane. The speedy whoop finished up and the GMA has continued on. Denied of Robin. Recently, GMA fans asked for Robin to get back to her post. Robin was an extended getaway in the midst of an extended break from the program. Lindsay Davis filled in for the host while she was appreciating excursion. Robin hadn't been on the show since December 21 as the fan most loved anchor had been partaking in her downtime in Key West, Florida. On January 1, Robin shared a photograph of her significant other Golden Lane, and Golden's canine, Lucas. He sat external by the pool and thought back as Robin snapped the photograph. From our quiet terrace in Key West, our @Lil_man_Lucas simply needs to wish each of the an exceptionally cheerful and solid new year. We should all #love more in 2024, she subtitled the post. Albeit most fans wished Robin a cheerful new year, others requested that she ought to return to GMA in her Instagram remarks.